How are we doing, guys? Hope everybody can hear me. Can you let me know, guys, if you can hear me on the live feed, please? Can you give us a shout in the comments? Just let me know if you're there. Made myself a nice cup of coffee. Anybody there, guys? How are you doing, nutcase bro? Can you hear me, son? Can you hear me, nutcase? How are you doing? How are you doing, Juggy? Good evening, JJ. How are you doing, Silver Fox, mate? Listen, I just want to say, guys, thank you for the constant support, man. How are we doing, big man? Darren Rhodes? Oi, Paul. Big respect, mate. How are we doing, John Hogan, mate? Inverness, Whistle Posse. Can't beat Inverness, lovely place, mate. I thank you, UKPI, the investigator. I don't know whether you've seen, guys, but I did a video about my trauma on my members only. Did any of the members see it? Are we doing nothing to hit? Yeah, man. It's a toxic platform, man. Hit the like button, guys. You know what? I'm actually coming on just to apologise to my subs. I don't mean to the trolls. They can suck my big toe. I'm talking about. I'm sorry about taking it out on my subscribers, because I think it was wrong of me. And at the end of the day, I kind of contradicted myself in the fact that I always tell you guys that it's the subs that make the channels. Well, I was bang out of line. I had a trigger, I overreacted, and I'm sorry. I'd love a rematch, EXO. I'd love a rematch. He doesn't want it though. But no, listen, I really do sorry from the bottom of my heart, subs, because at the end of the day, it's you guys that support me. And you know, every now and again my head goes potty, but you know what, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, my mental health was playing up. I'm going to get at you guys. It's just lame, isn't it? Just a lame excuse. And as you can see, I'm talking a little bit more better with my teeth, so I just can't wait to get the full teeth in, and I'll be 100% sweet. Thank you very much, nutcase. Thanks, Darren. Would like to see you in more fights. You know, listen, man, I'm 39. I've got so much anger inside me. But it's best to use it in the right way in a controlled environment. You know what I mean? Because you know what, the things that I've been through, I'm surprised I'm not out there absolutely causing carnage. You know, I'm actually in talks with the legal team. I can't really say much, guys, but I'm going to be getting charges pressed and also suing people for what's going on online. I have all the evidence. I've got all my paperwork, my subject access, my police certificate, my enhanced DBS, my DBS. I've got everything. So we're going to put that to a solicitor, and the solicitor will look at that. They'll look at the accusations on YouTube and they'll say, right, this is defamation of character. So that's the route I want to go down. How are we doing, Sally, mate? But I don't know if any of my members seen the video today of me talking about my trauma when I was younger. That is the first ever time I've ever spoke about it on public, properly, in deep. I spoke a little bit on Darren's show, but if you want to become a member, guys, and you want to see that video, you'll see it in the members only section. To be honest with you, it took me a lot of guts to do that. You know, you said as a proud man, you feel weak and vulnerable when you do stuff like that. Be clever, Sally, you're the clever one. Yes, but you got to remember, Darren is the one that is your rock. You can't leave Darren out there. I'm all right, Kirky, mate. How you doing, bro? I had to, you know, listen, I'm just so blessed to have so many supporters, man. I mean, you've got all the members. You can see the members with the badges in the comments, and you know what? It's you guys have just been absolutely fantastic. And people say to me, come off YouTube, but how can you come off YouTube when you've got such nice people like yourselves? It's like, if you ask that question, or come off YouTube, but why? Why do I need to leave? You know what I mean? Why do I have to come off YouTube? I don't deserve people to be bullying me and harassing me and giving me absolutely horrible conversation. You know what I mean? I don't deserve it. So just because people are saying that, that doesn't mean that I need to do it. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to go in the back garden. That guy. It's a little bit dark in here, like, but it's a little bit dark in here, guys. Can you see me? Tell you what I'm gonna do, guys. Give us 1 minute. I'm just gonna knock the light on. Only the lonely. Can everybody there? I'm alright, UKPI. Listen, I'm thinking about it now. I'm not on the sniff lock. I don't take drugs, mate. Are you? Listen, does anybody want to do a live tonight with me? Any of my members? What it is, Simon's... I'm actually doing a one in person with Simon. I'm actually going to meet up with him and we're going to do a podcast together in person. So does anybody want to come on tonight? Any of my members want to? And you've got to be a member. We love you, Decca. Yeah, I totally agree, Michael Steele. I absolutely love. You know what? I've got loads of locations for the ghost hunts. I've got loads of locations that I'll keep to myself. Some really spooky places. I mean, if you believe in the paranormal, then you know you'll get what I'm saying. But a lot of people don't believe in ghosts, do they? So, but yeah, is there any of my members wanting to do a live tonight at 8 o'clock? Hey buddy, how are you, team? Thank you, Jadan Roberto. Darren, I want to start working out. Have you a mini plan you could have? Tell you what, Darren, I'll send you a training program to your missus to give to you. All right, pal? That's on me, mate. That's on me. I'm actually considering getting into PT training. I'm actually, a lot of people don't know this, I'm actually a fully qualified personal trainer, level 1, 2, 3, 4. I do diets and stuff like that as well. So that's why I'm quite good at putting size on and losing weight. It's just all about simplicity. It's all about keeping the diet simple. You know yourself, guys, when you go into a gym as a fitness instructor and you get a sheet like that, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, that's too long. Nah, keep the diet simple, man. Just make little twinges, little changes, and Bob's your uncle. You still fighting on? No, I'm not fighting at the minute, Darren Plastering. You know, if I was to, I'd like to fight someone that can actually have a fight, you know what I mean? Like where I'm going to be in a battle and I've got a chance at losing, you know what I mean? That excites me, that gives me a buzz, because, you know, when you're against another hard man that you know can fight, then there's a risk of losing, but that risk also gives me a buzz. Aye, Hogan, I'm not bothered who Tommy Fury sparred with, mate. I've got bigger fish to fry. What would you rather do, spar with Tommy Fury or go have a lead role on Netflix? You know what I mean, pal? A lot of people have used my name to get in the fame, mate. And everyone keeps saying, oh no, but they've done it themselves. Well, how have they? Nobody knew these people before they fought me. 2 people who've had a fight with me. There's more people that have had fights with me, but there were nobodies till they met me. You know what I mean? So the meal plan for losing weight, it's all about calories in, calories out, isn't it? So if you're burning more calories than your intake, and you're going to burn body fat. But it's like me. I'm 16 stone 10, carrying quite a bit of muscle mass, but I don't jog. I do short sprints and power walks. So I'm just burning body fat, where I'm able to keep my size. Do you know what I mean? I've done a lie, but we're going to do a second PI. To be honest with you, I'd like to get maybe 2 members on tonight. Sally, do you want to come on with UK PI tonight? If I set it up and then send you the link. Yeah. No, I understand, Luke. I get it, mate. I need to stop the yo-yo effect. I totally get it, mate. I do. If you become a member, you'll see the video that I put up today, the reason why I am the way I am. And it's not nice, mate. Probably bring a lot of memories back for other people. It's something that I've had to live with all my life, mate. And I can honestly say I'm probably a certified nutcase. But, you know what I mean? If I didn't have my movie career and I wasn't as well known in the public domain, I'd be spending 25 years in HMP by now. See, a lot of people take my niceness for weakness. They just see deccaheggie on YouTube. They don't see me outside YouTube of what I'm capable of and what I do. Do you know what I mean? So, but I don't want to go down that road, mate. It's a mugs game. See, Jamie McLaughlin, you're laughing about a movie career, right? I want to rhyme them off for you. My name is Lenny, The Corrupted, Oliver Twist, with David Walliams, Rita Ora, Michael Caine, The Corrupted with Sam Claflin, Noel Clarke, Hugh Bonneville, Timothy Spall, right? Bulletproof, My Name is Lenny with Josh Hellman, the American A-list actor, to name a few, and now a lead role. So how's that not an acting career? You tell me that, pal. But yeah, we'll get on to that. You know, it's crazy how people choose people as... See, if it was me, right, guys? See, if it was me going sparring with a top professional, my trolls would harass them and tell them that I was a wrong 'un. But yet other people get away with stuff. But hey, fucking good luck to the lad. Good luck to him. You know what I mean? Good luck to him. He's done well. Deccaheggie's made people's names. I'm proud of it. But I'll tell you one thing, though. 2022, I'm ready to go again. Fucking too right I am. Big shout out to Canada. Now, but listen, man, I'm not gonna come on here and hate people. Do you know what I mean? All I'm gonna say is good luck to Danny. Do you know what I mean? Listen, life's too short to be bitter towards people, and that's it, Mark. I'm not jealous of him. I wish him all the best. And you know what? Well done for getting that kind of sparring. That's respect. You know what I mean? Not many people could do that. Not many people could do that. And hey, respect to him, man. Total respect, and that's from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, no, he is. He's, of course, he's a good boxer. Of course, he is. He's an unbelievable boxer. You got to remember, I've been in there. I've shared the fucking ring, man. Top draw, quality. Good with his feints and got a good right hand. Any more questions on the old? I'll do. Yeah, Sally, I'll send you the link. Does I'm a Swinger? Nutcase, it's a mad name, Nutcase. Like, is it I'm a Swinger? Are you wanting to do one tonight or not? UKPI, right? Yeah. What I'll do is UKPI. Email me again. I think I've got yours, Sally. I'll have a look. I think I've got you them, but I'll send you the link. But I've got quite good few members now, good loyal members. You're too shy, I'm a Swinger. The name doesn't make you look shy, I'll tell you. You're at people of Scotland are bacons. Christ, Decker, what is going on? You tell me what's going on, Rob. What's the crack? What's going on? See, people are saying about, oh, Decker, you had a meltdown yesterday. I did, man. That went, man. That went. I cracked up. You know what I mean? It's, you know what it is, guys? I don't even want to say that I'm getting bullied on YouTube, because the people that are bullying me, they wouldn't do it in face to face. It's not bullying. It's stupidity, immaturity, and sad. Know what I mean? Big shout out to Penny. How you doing, son? You alright, pal? The Cumbrian Phil Mark, if come down off the sniff. Nah, I don't take drugs, mate. I think a lot of people are deluded with this drug thing because I don't take drugs, eh? I know what you're saying, Paul. I know what you're saying. Wait, I'm letting the dogs out, guys. Come on then, babbies. Come on then, get out in. Just letting the dogs out. Go on then. The doggy crew. It's the doggy crew. But, how's everybody doing anyway? It's like, what's the crack? What does everyone want to see? Like, what does everybody want to see me do? I'm alright, Penny, bro. Docs, I'm good, mate. I'm sweet. Do you know what, mate? I had a bad day yesterday, guys. I had a bad day. I don't know whether you've seen it. You're not members, so you won't see the video that I've posted on the members only video. But it's quite deep. Something that I've never spoke about. Go on, Roxy. And I've never spoke about it, but I've spoke about it now. So if you go on the members section, you'll see it. It's quite deep. I've been considering doing a whole podcast about my life, properly, things that people don't know, but it's finding the right person to do it. And I've actually maybe found the right person, and I might do my story tomorrow with my friend and tell you everything. It's not good, man. Go on, good lass. It's just not good, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the way I am. There's reasons for the way I am. I suffer PTSD, addiction, mental health. Yeah, bro, PTSD. The thing is, guys, there's PTSD and then CPTSD. Now, the complex post-traumatic stress disorder, you know yourself with PTSD, mate. Triggers, I get triggers like that every single day. And I'll tell you things that trigger me. Negativity triggers me. Being called the wrong one triggers me. I'm not bothered about people taking the mick out my body and stuff. You know what I mean? That doesn't bother me because I know I'm in good shape. But it's just, you know, the thing is, everyone's asking me about, oh, you want to see me do content? Well, listen, guys. I know. I don't know if my mate wants us to mention. I'll mention a little bit of it. Okay. Now, me and my friend are starting a fight business. Okay. Decca and Simon's fight. We're not going to give you the name yet because we're copywriting it and we're trademarking it. But me and my mate are starting a fight business. Okay. And it will be we'll probably start it in March, April. We're meeting up tomorrow. We're going to go through the logistics of it, contracts. We're getting everybody on board for it. We're building it all in the background, and then I hope you guys enjoy the bare knuckle fights that I put on. Now, everyone keeps asking me, Decca, we'd love to see you with a bare knuckle company. So, but listen, this isn't about Deccaheggie. This is my pal Simon and Decca. Right, so this isn't the Deccaheggie show, it's the Decca and Simon show. Okay, and my friend is a really good guy, really helpful, proper family man, very business savvy. He's done very well in business, and I'm just very humbled that he wants to go in business with me, and we're going to take this new venture by storm. So in the next couple of weeks, guys, I'll be putting feelers out for fighters. So anybody, and I don't want no messes about, but anybody that wants to have a fight, and I'm going to tell you this so you don't get nervous, the fights won't take place in arenas or clubs. Okay, that's it. But if anybody's interested in making a name for themselves and getting a few views on YouTube and maybe making a little bit of money here and there, email me or email the company. I can't mind. Simon, are you on this live? If you're on the live, mate, send us the email to our company, mate, because you can email this email if you're interested in having a pagger. And these are going to be proper scraps, and I'm going to be referee. I'm going to see fair play. But it's going to be proper paggers, no draws. It's going to be last man standing. Thank you, mate. Durham plastering. Thank you, bro. OG09 Harris, Darren Rose. Listen, there you go, guys. We can see the members. You know, the ones with the star. If you want to become a member, just click the join and you can become a member. And this is the offer that I'm giving to you, because once the new business goes live, anyone that's a member are going to get 6 months free membership, right? Free membership, not only to get membership content, but actually be invited to come down on me and my business partner to come and watch the fights, okay? And man, it's only $4.99 membership on the channel. Go on, darling. Good lass, go on in. Go on, Bobby. There you guys. Come on, Twinkle. Come on, Crystal. Come on, Bobby. Come on, then. Good lass. What you got in your mouth? Yeah, member on pay. I remember I will be a member on payday. No bother, pal. No bother. Listen, guys. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, mate, out of generosity. I'm going to speak to my business partner now. The first 10 people. See, I want to give some memberships away for now. I want to give 10 memberships away. I'm just thinking how I can do it, because my mate might have bank transfer. Tell you what, right, guys. I'm just waiting for Simon. Simon's going to write. I'm going to get Simon to write the email that you write to. The first 10 people to write to this email, we're going to pay for your membership on this channel. Well, I'm going to pay for your membership on this channel, because I know a lot of people want to be members, and I know a lot of people can't afford it. And out of the kindness of my heart, because I love your support, I'm going to pay for 10 people to come on and be members. And what will happen then is, when you're members, you'll actually get a free half-year membership on the new project that we're doing with the fighting. So it's a good deal, man. What weight are you? How do you? At the minute I'm 16 stone 10, look. I'm 16 stone 10, mate. Decca, was you work on site? What do you mean, bro? No. Simon's not another one of them, mate. He's a spot on bloke. Don't worry, guys. I don't fall for them traps easy now. Decca, would you work on a site? Nah. I'd never work a 9-to-5 job. You know why? Shall I tell you why? Because I believe I've got ambition, and I believe that I'm going to be a great actor, and I also believe that I'm going to do well in life. And I think it's very healthy to believe and achieve to receive. And the thing is, guys, you work a 9-to-5 job. Listen, I've nothing against that. Respect to everybody that does it. But to me, what's unhealthy is going to work 9-to-5 every single day. You don't see many people happy doing that. For me, I want to go for my goals, and I want to achieve greatness in what I do. And I'm ambitious, and I want to do my own company. I want to work for myself. I can't stand working for anybody, because I don't like being told what to do. Dave, I'd love to be a member, but can't work through the health issues. Right, well, Dave, do us a favour, bro. Email, I'll tell you what, guys, if you want to become members, right, if you want me to pay for your memberships, Durham Plaster, welcome to the live shows, Blaze. There's one of our members that just joined now. Listen, guys, if 10 of you want to become members, and I'm being serious, no divvies. If 10 of you want to become members, email get yourselves a pen and paper. It's deccahreloaded@gmail.com. DECCA HE. No, it's what am I about? DECCA REA loaded@gmail.com. The first 10 people that message that, I'll get you a membership on here for the next 3 months. And then what happens is, when you're members, you're then going to become members for half a year on our new business adventure. Do you know what I mean? Cheers, Karma Bloke. Cheers, Real Talk. Win the league. Win the league. I still think Man City, mate. I know Arsenal are doing well, but I just think they'll drop off. Tell you what, guys, there's 214 people on here. Click the like button. Get us up to 100. We're on 33 now. We're on 33. That's the one, guy. That's the one. Warzone Reloaded. Yeah. That's the one, bro. Come on, let's get this. Come on, let's get the likes up to 100. We're on 42 now. Big fan of your deck. I just had a baby this week. Congratulations, Dean. Agree with this. Yep. We're on 51 likes, guys. Let's get to 100. Come on here. What's your one rep man? My 1 rep match bench press about 6 months ago was 165 kilo. But I was taking properly. I was bang on the gear then, like. My record's 185 kilo when I was 19. I was taking like 100 milligrams of diazepam, 100 milligrams of D-ball. I was taking 500 mg of test, 500 mg of trenbolone, and 500 mg of primobolan. I was hammering it, mate, but it was just bad because I was abusing it. Do you know what I mean? But I was strong as an ox. And then I introduced the Oxy 50s, the Anapolons, and they absolutely knackered my liver and my kidneys. The diazepam. I'm actually back on the diazepam now, mate. Cheers in memory. Alright, bro. Listen, I'll get all these emails straight away, mate. Because what I'm going to do is I want your bank details. I'll transfer the membership money to you and you can become members, you know what I mean? Just giving something back to the fucking community, man. It's Decca Reloaded, DECCA Reloaded in one word at gmail.com. Yeah, man, I know, Mike, and I know I get a lot of people supporting me, mate, but you got to understand, bro, that it is really hurtful getting called, you know what I mean? Like, listen, man, I'm human, and I don't consider, I'm not a hard man, I'm just a normal person, and I'm human, and I get hurt by words. And people say, oh, sticks and stones may break your bones. Sticks and stones break your mind, man. Sometimes they do, especially when you're getting called wrong. Will I fight again? Possibly, man. Possibly. You know what I mean? I'm in really good shape, man. When I've got my top off, I'm quite lean now. I'm really good shape, You can get hurt. Of course, yeah, when it suits you. You can get hurt by words when it suits you. I don't know, would you being called a wrong and not hurt you? No. Me posting online that you're a wrong, would that not hurt you, bro? You picked me up, Decker, when I was falling. Thank you, Darren, mate. Thank you, bro. What I'm going to do is thank you for the mods as well. I've got quite a few mods on. Darren, are you a mod? Do you want to become a moderator? Have a look. No, he's a moderator. He's already a moderator. You can become a moderator if you're a member. Leslie, I've just added you to a moderator, darling. You are now a moderator. Welcome to the club. You could see this in market, that new business venture, if you get some fights. 100%, man. Listen. One people that don't understand, guys, I was active in the bare knuckle world for 7 years. I've met everybody and I know a lot of hard men. I've actually got a couple of cage fighters from Newcastle that want to have a fight. So I'm connected when it comes to fighting, man. Do you know what I mean? But you're going to get some proper scraps, especially when I'm referee. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm referee. There'll be no draws on my watch, I'll guarantee you that right now. Thank you, nothing to hide, bro. Costa, what's the new adventure? Well, the new adventure is me and my friend Simon are starting up a new fight business. Bare knuckle fighting, Queensberry rules. But we've got a name for it. We're not going to reveal the name, but we're also going to be travelling around the world. So what we're going to do is, I'll let you into it a little bit. We're going to be taking road trips to Marbella, France, Spain, Thailand. We're going to go all over the world and get fights. Obviously, I might have a couple myself, like, you know what I mean, hey? I might as well. You know, the thing is, there's no point in running something and doing something if you're not going to take part yourself. And I've always been a believer, right? If you've got a business, you need to get your hands dirty as well. So if I'm running the fight business, I've got to have a go myself, just to kind of like lead by example. Do you know what I mean? Darren Rhodes, where you from, Hyde? Only hurt people. Make sure you time out anyone who... Yeah, I totally agree, bro. I've got good mods on here, actually. I've got mods keeping an eye on things. It just kind of saves me a little hassle. Right, listen, guys. We've got 217 people on. Let's get this up to 100 likes. We're on 61 likes. Just click that like button. That's all you need to do. Paul Anthony, what you coming off? Oh, you're on about me coming off YouTube. Evening, Durham Biker, bro. Come on, guys. We're on 62 likes. Make me a mod, Durham Plasterer. Make me a mod decker. I don't really know you, that. Are you alright, like, Durham? I could make people mods and you end up might just fucking blocking everyone. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Wes. Do you know what it is, guys? I'm going to be totally honest with you. This isn't great content. Like, it's just me talking dribble. Do you know what I mean? I'm just having a banter and a talk with all my subs. It's not content. I wouldn't call it content. It's absolute dribble. But some people just like me talking absolute wet. I keep the mods, you know. Dates, mate. From Warrington. Evening all. Spontaneous, do you want to be a moderator? Right, Spontaneous, I've made you as a moderator, bro. Okay? You are now a moderator, Spontaneous. The thing is, we've got a very, very loyal memberships now, and I don't want no divvies in the memberships because they're all decent, nice people. Some are vulnerable, some have mental health issues, and that's what I'm protecting them. Do you know what I mean? Durham Plastering, you've only just become a member, buddy, so asking that's a bit strange straight away. I totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Who's interested in me? I know, listen, I'll tell you one thing, guys, right? I actually miss Darren G's lives. And I'm going to tell you why. Darren is the only man, and listen, people keep saying, but Decker, he said this and that about you. You're living in the past. I'm living in the future. Darren G reminds me of me. Erratic, vulnerable. Things have happened in the past like me. But I've never done an 18-year jail sentence like him, and you know what? Fucking respect to the bloke. Because I'll tell you one thing now, there's not many people who could walk in Darren's shoes. And I'm going to be honest, I miss having him live. I miss watching him at 9 o'clock. Do you know why? Because he talks pure sense. And he says it how it is, and he's fucking real. Blessings, you should become a member, mate. What I'm trying to, like, listen, guys, so I want to explain something about this membership, right? And I really want to get deep into this because people think that I'm making a lot of money off members. I'm not. So just say my membership's $4.99, okay? $4.99 a month. So what does that work out each day? What? How many pence is that each day? So just say you're paying $4.99 a month to be a member of my channel. At the moment, I've got 50 members. YouTube take 30% of your super stickers and your memberships. So just say I've got what? Just say I make £120 a month off members. Take 30% off that. That is what I'm left with. Okay? So last night, when I said I'm going to stop making public videos, I was actually losing money. Now, people have this notion in their head that the more subscribers and the more views, the more money you make. That's complete and utter rubbish. You make your money from video retention. So if I made a 15-minute video with 3 ads in and about 10,000 people watch the whole video, you're rolling in good money there. If I make a video 15 minutes long with 20,000 views and only half of you watch half of the video, you don't get as much money. People think, oh, because you've got 300,000 subscribers, you make more money. It's absolute rubbish. It's watch retention. How long you watch that video for. That's where the money is, man. So people, all these people thinking, oh, Decca was stopping all the public lives to make money on the members. No, I wasn't, man. I was actually losing 70% of my income on the YouTube. But people didn't get that. People were just absolutely giving me loads of grief. And listen, guys, I understand, man. I understand, especially to the members that can't afford to pay memberships. Well, I'm offering to pay your membership for you. So that's why I want you to email me. But the thing is, guys, when you email me, I want you to send me a picture. And this is not me being funny, but I want it because anybody could be wanting a membership to come on and cause havoc. And I don't want people to come on my lives and people to be members to disrupt the positive attitude we have in my members only. Do you know what I mean? Listen, man, Leslie's one of my best friends. How are you doing, Leslie? You all right, love? OJ and Harris, do you want to become a member, bro? OJ Harris, you are now a member. Spontaneous, thank you for that kind donation, mate. Thank you for that. Now, look there. He's put £10 in, but it's come up £9.84. So YouTube take off what you get. I rest my case, man. Durham Pastor. Why would someone pay to cause hassle? £4.99 a month is spot on, Decky. You're left with £4 member, which is, aye, you're right, aye, that's right, mate, that's right. So that's 30%. So what's 30% of £4.99? Is it £4? How are you doing, Madness? Tony, how are you doing, bro? Karma, before you did not lose too much, you only went members on if you was, yeah. To be honest with you guys, I was on a bit of an erratic. What it is, and I'm going to be truthful with you, I've got complex post-traumatic stress disorder, right? Diagnosed when I was sectioned. Now, what complex post-traumatic stress disorder is you become erratic, you say things that you probably don't mean. Sometimes you can forget what you're saying, do you know what I mean? You forget. You go into one, you sometimes get disassociation, which I do. But 2 nights ago, I was lying on my bed and 45 minutes passed and I didn't know. I was lying on the bed, just watching the TV, and then within 45 minutes that time's gone, and you're looking at the clock, and I'm like, where's the 45 minutes gone? And that's called disassociation. Does anybody in the comments know what disassociation is? Like, has anybody got like an inkling of disassociation? Has anybody suffered disassociation? Right there. What you wanting, Dad? Disassociation. Leslie, no, thank you, Decky, being open and honest. Decky, I've had 2 fights with my pal Dave. Is that fucking Dave? Is that Price? Is that Dave Price, Durham? Is that Dave Price, bro? Yeah, he was a hard lad, mate. He had a head like rock, pal. Do you know what? Did you not see the size of the lump that he put on my head with one of his right hands? Do you know what it was in that me and Dave Price? Nobody knows this, but the fight went on for 55 minutes. And thank you for the donation, UKPI. When I had that fight with David Price that lasted 55 minutes, in the first 10 minutes, Dave was actually beating me. And anybody that was there will probably tell you that. He caught me right on here with a right hand, and I had a big old golf ball on top of my head. And he was actually dominating me in the first 10 minutes. But I've always noticed in a lot of my fights, normally after about 15-20 minutes, if it's a longevity fight, I come into my second wind, and that's when I start dominating because of my fitness. I suffer from... But what's that? Can you say that again, mate, what you suffer from? Hit the likes. I hit the likes, guys. We're on 74 likes. I want to get to 100. When I get to 100, we're on 208 people. Just hit that like button, guys. If you want to hit the down button, You can. I don't care. It means I it means I talk crap. Nah, you're alright, bud. Never put yourself down, mate. Never put yourself down. So guys, we're on 79 likes. We're on 80. We're on 80. Can you believe it? You've got it as well. Well, Sain's Burgers, I wouldn't disagree with you, pal. I have, because sometimes I talk pure mutter. Yeah, got a better. Yeah, you got the better. Durham, thank you, Durham, mate. Thank you for the donation, bro. Nah, listen, man, you can't take nothing away from Pricey, man. He's one hard, evil man. See, when I first met him, I thought, fucking hell. Like, I'll tell you one thing, though. Call out John Fury. I've got a lot of respect for John Fury. Proper hard man in his day. Anyone that says he isn't haven't got a clue about fighting. Disassociation, self-medicating bipolar 1 year, which led to only 2 years off. Respect, bro. I'm good, Danny boy. How are you, son? Yeah, we're on 87 likes now, guys. So we're getting there now to 100. But no, I'm enjoying this chat, man. It's nice, genuine people in the talk. But sorry, yeah, Ollie, guys. Scary eyes, proper man, proper. Anyone that says he can't fight or talk an absolute rubbish. You don't get it. You don't breed world champion boxers and be a softie, do you? You're welcome, Danny boy. Where do you live, Danny? Shabazz Razad, are you signing for BKFC? I was supposed to be fighting for them in February, but it got sabotaged, didn't it, by a load of hoodlums. Doncaster breeds some tough people, mate. You know Neil Malpass? Neil Malpass, the guy that beat Paul Sykes in the boxing. And do you know what it is, guys? This is another subject I want to speak about Sykesy. Everyone goes on about beating him, right? But like when they're saying like Terry Mitchell beat him in a street fight, but apparently he was drunk. I don't know. I think if Sykes is sober in his prime, he'd have took some beating. Even Lenny McLean says when he walked out of the car, the man had the look of a proper con. Do you know what I mean? Anyone that self-medicates through fitness and health, yeah. Yeah, we're on 92 likes, guys. 8 more, and we're on 100, and I'll be absolutely delighted, guys. I'll be absolutely delighted. Did you ever read? I did that. I have, Claire. I read Sykes' books, mate. Absolutely spot on. And do you want to know something? And hey, listen, shoot me if you want. Bring me down if you want. I have actually seen Paul Sykes' criminal record, and he's not a convicted wrong. He's never raped anybody. Well, if he has, it's not on his record. He's not got any sexual offences on his record. It's all violence and knocking out screws and battering people in prison. He's not got anything sexual on his record, and I've actually seen it. You really helped me living. Thank you, mate. Thank you, David, pal. I really appreciate that, bro. You helped me as well, you know. We're on 98 likes, 2 more, and we've reached our little target. 99. Disassociation from the past, experience with help. Past experience, mate. Yeah. Do us a favour, bro. If you ever want to chat, message my deccahreloaded@gmail.com, mate. We'll have a crack. Doing better than a lad to climb through the chair. Better than a lad to climb through the... Do you know what it is, guys? Would you agree with me on this? See, with Sykesy, like, did you ever watch the documentary on YouTube? He's like, what a character. You know, he's talking. He could make a comedian, couldn't he? But he seems to have ADHD. Now, the diagnosis in them days, no one was diagnosed. But from what I can see now, I don't know if you agree with me, guys. Do you not think Sykes has got a bit of ADHD? Very, very, like, always wanting to talk and dead fast. Thank you, Raziel, bro. Thank you, mate. But listen, guys, if you want to see, yeah, very hard man, nutcase, very hard man. Like, people always ask me, oh, how would you have fared against people like that? Always, man. I'd have been fucking spark clean out in 2 seconds, man. Like, you know what it is, right? People, like, what I don't understand is, right, you should never compare past legends to people now. They don't breed men like Sykes, Lee Duffy, Viv Graham. They don't breed people like that anymore. What they breed now is shithouses. None of them blokes go to the police. You know what I mean? Them blokes had a fight, no cameras, best man won. So if you say to me, oh, how do you compare yourself to people like that? It's simple. They'd have absolutely knocked 10 bells of shit out of us. For pure hard case the whole year in absolute massive. He was rock hard, proper. I don't think many men had beaten me. Like, that's my opinion. Sykes in his prime, obviously in that documentary when he come out, he was a bit old. Liverpool, Jake Porter, Liverpool. I've been told Curtin Morris is out now. Is that true? Is Curtis out? People, low energy, blah blah blah. Yeah, got some good people on here tonight, mate. Respect. John Fury, 100% hard. Anyone that tells anyone Decker you'd beat Bobby Gunn, just to tell you about Bobby Gunn, and I don't give a shite what he says, it can call me out. He's a fake and a fraud. 72 bare knuckle fights, 72 wins. Fuck off. Listen, I've had 17 fights, right? And my right hand is knackered. That there when I broke my thumb, right? That's knackered. Listen, I've got a lot. To be honest with you, I've got a lot of time for Mickey Theo. He's a good man, and I'll tell you what, he's with some balls of steel. I'll tell you to go all the way to Manchester and do that. But that'd be a good fight. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Sykes or Rackpull. Do you know what it is, right, guys? As well, another thing I want to say. I actually took Dr. Rackpull the wrong way. Because I'll tell you what, he's such a nice man. And he does speak highly of us. But I'm one of these fucking idiots that when, like, I'm not proud of a man. When somebody calls me out, I jump on my high horse. Oh, fuck. And it's fucking stupid because I make a cunt of myself, don't I? Make an absolute spectacle of myself. He's running there a few. Australia, a few. You've heard of Chopper Reed, Neil, have you? Curtis was in the paper back home. I wondered if Curtis is keeping a low profile now, do you know what I mean? Because he's obviously on a life sentence now. So Curtis one will be like, isn't it? I don't think he's allowed on social media. He's not allowed to use Messenger. But apparently back in the day when he was doing the stuff, apparently he had like a record in his head. He could remember numbers in his head without putting down in phones, you know what I mean? Who wins with me and Matt Legg in a fight? To be honest with you, Matt Legg is a very, very hard man. In a boxing ring, he'd absolutely knock me out within one round. In a bare knuckle fight, I think I'd give him a good go. But he's a hard man, like very hard man. Like him and Jack Draper, very hard men. Listen, you know me, I'd go toe to toe with anybody. There would be no point in me fighting Matt Legg in a boxing fight because he's absolutely knocked 10 balls of shit out of us, you know what I mean? I'm not in his league. But you got to understand, guys, street fighting and on the cobbles, putting the heat on people, that's a different ball game, do you know what I mean? So, but no, the hard men, hard men, you can't. Listen, I'm an honest person. I am not going to sit here and tell you someone's not hard when they are. Because that's me just being bitter. You know what I mean? It's like with DC. I'd be bitter and jealous to tell you he's not a hard man. Because he is. He can fight. Alright? He's a proper fighting man. Just because we don't get on doesn't mean I can't say he's a hard man. But, you know, whether they say that about me, I don't know. But I'm just an honest person, do you know what I mean? Like, they are fucking hard men. You know, you've got to be honest with yourself. And a lot of people use bitterness to put people down. When, for me, when it comes to fighting, these people deserve the utmost respect. But a lot of people don't do that on fucking YouTube, do they? They're always, there's a lot of jealousy on YouTube. Let's just say that. But I would say my hardest fight to date was probably DC, probably. I massively underestimated him. Massively. I came in overweight. I actually had, well, I've actually spoke about this. I had pericarditis on my heart. Now, if anyone knows what pericarditis is, I'm going to show you something, just so you know I'm not talking shit. Now, these, wait on. Pericarditis, wait, I'll get them so you know I'm not talking shit. Go on, lass. There we go, guys. Colcaline. If you go and Google that, can you see it, guys? Let us know if you can see that. Colcaline. Yeah? I've been on that since August 2022. I had pericarditis in the Christie fight. I had a heart infection. Now, what it was, and that's not an excuse, because it was a fucking good fight. What happened was, 2 days before the fight with Dan, I was getting anxiety and like breathing problems. So I went to the doctors and they told me they put tubes up my heart and they said, you've got pericarditis, please, you can't fight, you're not allowed to fight. Well, you know me, I'm a right stubborn bastard. So I said, fuck off. So I ended up going down to Manchester and having the fight with him. And that's when, I wasn't fit. Well, I wouldn't say I wasn't fit. My breathing and my lung capacity was that tight, it wouldn't allow me to go on. And the thing is, if Dougie wasn't there and Venice wasn't there, me and him would have probably have went on till the death. Because people say, oh, he wanted to shake hands and I wanted to shake hands. Nobody wanted to shake hands. Know what I mean? Nobody wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Nobody. We'd have carried on. We're from Carlisle, man. We'd have carried on till the death. But, the other fight that I had, well, it's called about Saved by the Bell. I'm not even going to get into it. But let's just say that lad is not in Danny's league. Put it that way. I think you want... Listen, I'm not going to... Do you know something, guys? And I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm not going to take a victory from that fight with Dan. It was a draw and that's it. You know what I mean? It was a draw. Simple as that. I'm not going to sit here and say I beat him because I didn't. He didn't beat me either. But it's the opinions of the public. Some people thought he beat me. Some people thought I beat him. But that's the good thing about opinions on YouTube. You know what I mean? Only real men are willing to address the issues you're willing to cover. 100%, bro. 100%, King James. I'd love to see. The thing is that DC's doing well now, man. He's on BKFC. Why would he waste his time with Dean? Like Dean, to me, there. Like my honest opinion as a fighting man, Dan is just dropping down 5 levels when he's fighting the best in the world. Why? What's the point? What's the gain in that? If Dean says, oh yeah, he's 50 grand for the winner, fair enough, but what's the point in dropping down from the BKFC to go and fight someone that can't fight? What do you mean I couldn't talk about CC? I'm allowed to talk about DC, John. And I'm going to explain this restraining order thing. When I got the restraining order out, they actually put the wrong one out. And I'm going to explain this. The restraining order was supposed to be not to make any more videos on YouTube. But what the fucking cop has done, they put a restraining order where I'm not allowed to approach him. Because he's no danger to me. And I'm no danger to him. If we're seeing each other in the street, none of us are backing down. So the wrong restraining order was put in place. You know what I mean? And then I got ridiculed for it. But come on, like, guys, please. Can anyone in the comments tell me if someone was calling you a wrong one online for 2 years, what would you do? Would you and you can't get to them? Would you not go to the police and try to get it stopped? People just negative sticks. It's just nice, but we've got 113 likes. Like, listen, guys, before you all go, 238. Get the likes to 200, guys. We're on 113. Just click that like button, please. I'd fight again. I'd fight him. I'd fight anyone. If the money's right, I would. Of course I would. Let's get it. We're on 120 likes. Let's get to 200. We need another 80 likes, guys. We need another 80. Humble and the other one don't have a restraining order. One of them's actually got one on me, but I won't say any names. I've got a lot to say. See when everything's cleared up, I've got a lot to say, guys. I've got a lot to say to you guys, and yous are gonna get absolutely the first fucking crack on it. Yous are gonna get an exclusive. Right, we're on 128, guys. Let's get up to 200 likes. But anyways, guys, listen. I made a video, if you go to it, about sexual abuse on my members only. If you become a member for $4.99 a month, you can then see that video of me talking in deep. It's not public. I've done it to my members because I trust them. But if you become a member, you can see it. Did you see all the posters of you at Jimmy Savile House? I did, mate. I did. The thing is, guys, can I ask you this? What grown man drives to Jimmy Savile's house and puts posters up of deccaheggie? And can I ask you all a question? Like, you know when people say Jimmy Savile never get caught? He never got caught. Do you know why he never got caught? Because he was surrounded by the top echelons of society, the royal family. He was friends with Prince Charles, right? I'm not that standard. If I was this bad man that people say I am, do you honestly think I'd be still walking the streets today? Do you not think I walk these streets, no one comes up to me because I know it's not true? And anybody that did come up to me and said anything to me like that, that's right on the chin, simple as. But I'm strong. Thank you, Nadia, my Romanian friend. Decca, any tips on the best first cycle? Listen, guys, I don't want to tell people to take steroids because it's promoting it. Then you know what I mean. My advice is don't take them. But if you've took them before, if you've took gear before, then that means your own testosterone system is now messing up. So you have to stay on them for the rest of your life. But for me, a safe course for me would be 250 mig a test with some Anavar. Anavar's a very mild steroid, not toxic to the liver. Stay away from your Dianabols and your oxymethalones, the NAP50s. Stay away from them, guys, because they absolutely rip your insides to bits. Stay away from them. Simple as that. But my advice, don't take them. Don't take them. You know what I mean? Don't get us wrong, if you're bodybuilding and you're past your point of you can't grow anymore, then yeah, but I would see doctor's advice, and I would also see a bodybuilding coach to guide you. I wouldn't just take them myself, because when I was 19, I was taking them myself. I turned into an absolute nutcase, man. You know what I mean? My last experience was pulling a machete out on someone, and I corked up and everything, and I've never touched it since. TMT 400, what's that, bro? But if you are going to take gear, you need to be monitored by a doctor. Now, I see one once a month. I go once a month to get all my bloods taken, and I'm in really good condition. Have you ever injected in the shoulder? Yeah, mate. I've got I've got scar tissue on here. Like, people keep saying, like, what's wrong with your shoulders, Dick? And I've got scar tissue in my shoulders. People think it's sinful. If you knew anything about sinful, you would know for a fact it doesn't do that to your shoulder. Did I see 100%? Can't move them for days after. If Tommy Fury loses to Jake Paul, his career is finished. Everyone's underestimating Jake Paul, bro. Right, listen, guys, I'm going to go soon. We're on 134 likes. Get to 200. If you want me to stay on for another 10 minutes, get them likes to 200. There's 222 people on. Jake Paul. I'm going for Jake Paul, me. I really am, guys. I'm so confident in him winning the fight. I really am. Test of iron and sip. Test and Amphate I like. Could you ever remember the test and Amphate, the Iranian test in the black writing in the 1ml bottles from Iran? Aye, yeah. It's 100mg master on, yeah, good. 200mg test, 100mg Trembolone, yeah. Do you never find, Mark, with the Trembolone, do you ever get a tight chest with it or not? The thing is, like you say, if you're taking it in small doses like that, it works wonders. I was on the tren just before Christmas and I got really in good shape. That's what's got me in good shape, the Trembolone. And you don't carry water retention with it. Thoughts on Deccaheggie? I love watching your videos. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Madness. Thoughts on Peds, cheese biker. Like I say, listen, guys, steroids, it's a personal choice, you know what I mean? If you don't want to take it, you don't. If you want to, it's up to you, isn't it? But I wouldn't sit here and say take them, because I'd be a hypocrite, you know what I mean? You can't be a role model to the youth of society and tell people to take shit and ruin the body. I'm telling you the truth. I've took it and it was a big mistake, but because I took it, I now have to dabble with it for the rest of my life, but I'm doing it under the doctor's supervision and I'm doing it carefully. My doctor keeps telling me, stop taking it, Decca, but, you know, I've told him, when I stop taking it, I'm in a bang some HCG to bring me on testosterone, but you know yourself, your testosterone's messed up for the rest of your life. I used to have balls like that, and now they're like that. Doesn't affect the old Loch Ness Monster, though. That's still active in the old Lockie. What do you think of growth? Listen, growth hormone, mate. You've got to run growth for a long period. See the best growth. See if you get pharmaceutical growth hormone. It works like that within 3-4 days. If you got to watch, right? There's a lot of growth hormone from China. And this is the true story, and this is fact. This isn't me talking crap. Apparently, they're taking out growth hormone from dead bodies in China, putting it into ampoules and selling it in the market. A lot of people are dying from that. When you get, and here's a little test for you, I'm going to give you, if you ever get growth hormone, I'm going to give you the heads up. So all you steroid dealers out there, you better put the right stuff in because I'm going to out you. When you get some growth hormone, get a pregnancy kit, withdraw a little bit out on the needle and spray it on the pregnancy kit. If it comes up that you're pregnant, it's not growth hormone, it's HCG. They've fucking ripped it off, alright? I'm fucking telling you. You've got to be wise, mate, because there's a lot of rip-off merchants out there. If you find a good contact, you're sweet. What's that stuff from China like, Mark? Do what I've told you. Get yourself a pregnancy kit. Anybody that gets growth hormone, get a pregnancy kit, spray it on the fucking kit, and if it comes up pregnant, it means it's HCG, not growth hormone, and that's a fact. And if you ever want to send me me email, deccareloaded@gmail.com, and you've got any gear, send us the pictures, back, front and side, and I'll tell you if it's fake or not. I can tell by the expiry dates, by everything, every bit of information on the box. I'll tell you if it's fake or real. I'm telling you. Fucking switched on when it comes to that stuff, man. YouTube buddy. Hi, thanks to all the new members. I haven't heard from Darren yet, bro. We're on 143 likes, guys. I'm wanting to get up to 200 now. I try that tomorrow, Durham Biker. And listen, I just want everyone to know Leslie is a very good friend of mine, so go easy on her or you'll get blocked off the page. She's a good woman. Yeah, I don't like people that pick on women. Know what I mean? We're on 146 likes now. But listen, guys, like I say, I've done a video today, a personal video. I don't want to talk about it publicly, but I've done a video today about my past and my youth that nobody knows about. And it's on my members only section. So if you become a member for $4.99 and have a look at it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Right? The thing is, guys, right, and I want to put this across to everybody, what you need to know. And I'm going to give you the tips of YouTube, because a lot of people are quite deluded with YouTube, and a lot of people do rip you off on YouTube, okay? Why do you think I haven't got all these other platforms like fucking, what is it? What's some other platforms that Atwood uses, man? The other ones that Sean's got. What's it called where they put all the stuff that gets taken down onto the other platforms? I don't have any of that, me. What is it? Same course I use press 10. Yeah. Can I get you? Yeah, madness. It's Deca. Leslie, can you write my email in the comments, darling? deccareloaded@gmail.com. DECCAREALODED. 147 likes, guys. Let's get up to 200. We're on 140. Just click that like button, guys. I'm trying to think, what was I going to say there? Can anyone remind us what I was just going to get onto, but I forgot because I was talking absolute mutter. What was I talking about again? I can't fucking remember. Number stuff. Numbers. Yeah. What do I think of Tommy Robinson? He's a fucking hero, pal. Hero. Stopping all these grooming gangs. Stopping all the grooming gangs. Yeah, I don't do the other platforms, mate. What it is, right, guys? I want to tell you about YouTube, right? When I ask people to become a member, if you become a member of me for $4.99, 30% of that gets taken off. So because I'm not really that good with maths, what's 30% of £4.99? Can anyone write in that? 30% of £4.99. What's that? So it's at 150. So they take £1.50 off you, right? So yeah, so £1.50 of £4.99. That's what they take off you, £1.50. Now, what's 30% of £130? £30% of £130. Yeah. 43 quidish. Right. So what's happening, guys, right? So when I'm asking you to become members, for some reason you guys think I get all that money. I don't. YouTube take. So if you buy a super sticker, if you buy thanks, so when you click the thanks button in the videos, there's a thanks next to download. Thanks, super stickers, memberships, 30% of all that is taken off YouTube. Telling you, right? So it doesn't all go to me. So when I stop making public videos, I'm down 70%. All the money is in these live videos. And when I said I was going to stop it, do you know why I said I was going to stop it? I just felt a little bit hurt. I felt mad. I was triggered by people calling me a wrong 'un because I've been through that myself. And And it's been going on for 4 years, guys, and I'm triggered. I get triggered by things. I get triggered. That's why I'm not in a relationship, because the thing is, if I ever meet a woman, I want to meet a woman me being 100%. I don't want to put my drama or my shit or my trolls onto my new girlfriend, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, because I know if I meet a woman, this is the thing, guys, when you meet women, right? This is a fact. All right, darling, I'm going to, we'll keep it quiet off social media for now, because I don't want people getting onto you. Why? Why do you not want me on Facebook? Are you hiding me or something like? Are you ashamed of me? That's exactly what they're like. So if you try and want to keep things private, they take it the wrong way and think that you're hiding them. You can't fucking win. That's what I'm saying, you can't win. So that is why I'm probably not with anybody, because it's, you want to keep things low key, but they think you're hiding because you've got someone else on the side. It's right, the lads, isn't it? Come on. Yeah. I've seen once upon a time I'm going to the shop. All right, darling, I'm just going to the shop to get I'm going to go and get a can of Coke. Walks in 10 minutes later. Where have you been? Have you been round to that slag round the corner? Oh, God. Do you know what, guys? See, when it comes to relationships, it's all about trust. And you know what? One of the biggest fucking put-offs for me when I'm in a relationship, especially when you first meet someone after the first couple of days. Where you going? Who you texting? What time are you going to be back? I'm like, I've only been with you for fucking 2 days, man. What's with the questions? Do you want to go on fucking question time? Honestly, man. Honestly. Where you at? What you doing? Where you at? Who you with? That's why I like being on my own, man. You got no one to answer to. But then you've got the old mother fucking twining at you. I'm 40 odd year old. I'm nearly 40-year-old. Do your washing. You need to do your own ironing. No, ma'am. I'm living here so you can fucking do my washing. I'm living here so you can do my ironing. Alright? I'm living the life of fucking Riley, man. Oh, God, it's funny, crack. What's that Tommy V. Diablo? What's your opinion on men transition? Right. Oh, hey. Did you have to ask me that? Right, I'm going to give my honest opinion. You know me. I can't hold my water. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on transsexuals, okay? Oh, here we go. I do not have a problem with gender, with men becoming women and women becoming men, as long as you're over 18. I do not have a problem with that. We're all equal, gay, bi, trans, whatever. That doesn't bother me, because I have people who are gay in my family. Doesn't bother me, all right? Someone being transsexual. I've got a friend who's actually transsexual who supports the channel, and he's a lovely fella who likes to dress up as a woman. He's a lovely fella. What I don't like, and I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty now, what I do not like is schools and the mainstream media pushing it in people's fucking faces every single day. That's what I don't like, right? How can you, why are they letting transsexual people go into schools, brainwashing kids, thinking it's okay, right? One thing I don't agree with is this. A 2-year-old child saying, I want to be a woman. You were born a boy. At 2-year-old, I want to be a woman. Now you have to ask this question. Where the fuck is that child getting that information from? Because 2-year-old children, 3-year-old kids don't come out with that out of nowhere. They're either watching the shite on TV or somebody's putting it in the head. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with kids changing sexes until they're 18 years of age to make their own decisions. But now it seems to be the fucking parents that are making them do it. And that's what I don't agree with. Being a transsexual, I agree with. The welcome in my life. Like I say, I've got a friend that's one. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'll tell you what is wrong with it. A fucking child going to school and then putting it in child faces every single day, brainwashing kids to say that it's okay at that age to become a transsexual. Fuck off. Like, am I being out of line here, guys, or am I speaking the truth? Tell us, what do you think? %. But listen, like, the people, listen, right? Like, people call me racist, right? I'm not. Yes, I have a racist conviction on my record, right? Because an Indian bloke, when I was going out with this absolute lunatic bird, right? When I was arguing with her, this, he was Pakistani. He was knocking on the doors at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, playing his music then loud. This is the story to it, right? So this Pakistani was playing music on the fucking 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm in bed. So I gans round to his house. I went, oh, knocked on his door. Oh, knock that fucking music down. So I walked off and he started giving us loads of grief. And I went, fuck off, you prick. Swear down dead on my mother's life and my nana's life, I called him a prick. Phoned the police and said I called him a fucking packy. Honest to God. I couldn't believe it. So that conviction is on my record of being racist, and I never said a racist word to him. I don't care what religion you are or where you're from, man. It doesn't bother me. It's like all this transsexual stuff now on TV. Listen, I can't stand the fucking news. See, the media, it boils my piss. They're all, do you know what it is? They're all do-gooders, man. They're all do-gooders on. Do you know what it is, right? You know why Piers Morgan's an absolute clown now? Right, you only get famous in the world if you go with the narrative. Now, here's the one for you. Everyone that's famous, that's super famous on Instagram, support Joe Biden. Anyone that supports Donald Trump, they're cancelled. Fact. Right or wrong? I'm going to be honest with you. Anne Drawing makes a mockery of trans, and I hope she sees this video, you bully. She makes a mockery of it, right? Because she's here, dressed up as a woman, wanting sympathy, but then she's bullying people on fucking YouTube, man. She bullies people. She's a pure bully. Anne Drawing is a bully on YouTube. Bullies everybody. Calls herself a police officer. Couldn't arrest a fucking kangaroo, man. Come on, Babbies, coming out then. Just letting the dogs out, guys. Go on then. As soon as I mentioned Anne Drawing, the fucking dogs are out barking. Get up, get on, go on, get on. Go on then. Go on, get on then, go on. But, no, like don't get us wrong, I've nothing against Anne's sexuality. I've nothing against any of that. My problem with her is she's a bully. And that's a fact. She is a bully. Right, guys. We are now on 157 likes. Please get me to 200 right now. Click that like button right now. Right, we're on 157. I'll continue talking when it gets to 200. Now I'm going to go silent. We're 163 now, guys. Well done. Keep it going. It's up there. I'm liking all this bit of banter on. I think I should start doing this every fucking night, shouldn't I? Come on in, man. Come on, babies. Come on in. Love dogs, like. Right, we're on 166 likes. Let's get up there, man. Get up there to 200. Anyone else want to ask any more questions about any more YouTubers and you want a serious answer? Because you know me, I can't hold my fucking water. And I'll say it how it is, because who's going to do fuck all? Welcome to the members, Luke Graham, pal. Welcome, son. Welcome. Do you know what it is, guys? That's what I'm trying to do as well. I'm actually trying to build a big fan base of loyal people. I'll tell you one fucking thing. What do you reckon about Deccaheggie starting an OnlyFans? Where's my mum? I don't want to tell my mum. Well, apparently with the OnlyFans, you don't need to show your bit. You can just, you know, a few toplesses and all that, and there's plenty of fucking money to be made in it. And I'll tell you what, when you've got fucking 9 inches, I might as well get an OnlyFans. It'll go to fucking waste. I haven't had a woman in a year, man. I might as well become a fucking priest. Huh? I'm walking about, I can't even find a woman. I'm like, where's the pussy? You know what I mean? Oh man, cocaine is one hell of a drug, mate. I fucking wish. I've never sniffed cocaine since 2013, mate. And you know what? I used to have the best days of my life on it, but it used to just make me paranoid. When the Drago seed is out, summer 2023, and there'll be a premiere in Leicester Square. I think it is in London. It's my first lead role. I'm fucking buzzing for it. Weird use, and I know, JW, listen, I know. I'm not in denial about being weird. I'm an absolute crackpot, pal. You know what I mean? I'm an absolute fucking crackpot. Show your label on your hat, Decker. It's Adidas, isn't it? No, me, I'll be wearing fucking Schlesinger. Do you know what? Can anyone tell me what the crack is with Schlesinger? Because everyone seems to take the piss out of it. Is there something wrong with Schlesinger or what? It's not registered on IMDb. No, it's going to be on IMDb in the next couple of weeks, look. I spoke to the director last night, and it's going on IMDb, mate. Everybody's business. Why does everybody keep mentioning about Danny Spar and Tommy? I don't care. Like what? Do you try and wind me up or something? Like, what's the big deal? I've been in loads of films. I've got a book out about my life. I've got a lead role on Netflix. Do you honestly think I'm bothered, mate? Like, seriously. See, if that was me going to spar Tommy Fury, they'd be ringing the fucking Furies up saying that I was a nonce. That's what they'd probably do. Why doesn't everyone ring people up and call them woman beaters, you know what I mean? You had many street fight, Decker. I loads, pal. I've had loads. I got knocked out when I was 16-year-old, you know. Only time I've ever been knocked out in my life. When I was 16-year-old, I fought this lad. I won't mention his name. He's actually died now. He hung himself. Rest in peace. And he was a doorman. He was 36 and I was 16. And I'll tell you the story. And he was in Freedom nightclub. It was £9 all you can drink. £9 all you can drink it was. So I went out, 16-year-old, leather jacket on, thinking I'm the fucking big I am. I was anti-drug then. I never touched drugs till I was 19. So what it was with me, when I went through trauma as a child, I was controlled and manipulated. And when I went through my trauma as a kid, I had this bee in my bonnet. I didn't like bullies and I didn't like being controlled. And I went in this nightclub and that, and the doorman then were like quite funny, yeah. Like he was like picking on me a little bit. What a fucking pagger. Got the better of me. Like he paggered me, do you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, I gave him the best 20 minutes of his life. We had a fight for 20 minutes. He boxed for England as well. He was a fucking hard man. He got the better of me, like he beat me. But after that, I actually started getting a reputation because people were like, fucking hell. And do you know what he says to us too? We actually become good friends. 2 years later, I walked in the fucking Border Rambler when he was working on there, right? And I had my leather jacket on. He goes, I had a fight with you a couple of years ago. I said, aye. He said, have you got any ID? I said, aye. 18. So you were 16 when I had you a fight? Couldn't fucking believe it, man. I said, aye. I said, I was 16. He said, fucking hell. So we became good friends after that. And I actually started doing a little bit of training with him and that. He was a fucking hard bastard. But about 5-6 years later, he hung his cell and rest in peace, mate. Isn't it funny how you can make good friends through battle? Isn't it? It's crazy. Billy Heggie. Who's Billy Heggie? Danny is jealous of Decca. Yeah. But isn't it funny that I've got this Netflix role and listen, I'm not bothered about fame, me, you know. I couldn't give a fuck about fame. I don't care who's famous, man. I'm not even asked. It's cringy as fuck. Eh? I wonder what they're all going to say when they see us appear on SAS Who Dares Wins. Oops. I didn't give that away, did I? Who would win between Brian Cockrell and John Fury? Listen, right. Me and Brian Cockrell haven't seen eye to eye. But I will tell you one thing right now. He was a hard man in his day. I don't care what anybody says. Listen, the thing is with me, I don't give a fuck for no man. And I'll fight anyone. But and when I say things to Cockrell, I'd say it to his face. But in his prime, he was a very, very hard man. Very hard man. And you can't, listen, you don't get a reputation like Bry delivering fucking post stamps, do you? You know what I mean? You don't. He's obviously a hard man. I've read his books. He's a fucking hard man. Obviously an older man now, people take advantage of that. And like I say, if Brian sees this, I just want to apologise for all the beef we've had in the past. You know what I mean? I don't want beef with anyone anymore. I just want to get on with everyone. I want to collaborate with people. You know, I want to just, you know. So if anyone wants to become a mod on the channel, just become a member and I'll click it as a mod. Are you a mod nutcase or not? How's the flake, Decker? You cannot stand still. Fucking best of gear, man. How is, man? Get a grip. I don't take fucking coke, man. I don't take drugs. I can't stay still because I'm hyper. I'm going through a bipolar hyper phase, man. I sent that 135. Will you get me a Cal Brook? You know what? I think I'll speak about the Cal Brook thing, guys. That Cal Brook thing, whoever he invited into his house wants a backhander. Now, I'm not just saying it right. The poor lad suffering mental health problems. He's retired from boxing as a legend. Right? And listen, I'm not encouraging people to take coke, but so what? What's wrong with him having a bit of a sniff in his house with his mates? But unfortunately, one of his pals has videoed it and sent it out. I'd fucking do his mate in. You know what I mean? That you got to remember, that's Kell Brook's private place. What he does behind closed doors, that is entirely down to him. He hasn't gone down in my estimations. Hit the likes, guys. We're on 174. We are now 26 likes away from 200, and I've been on here for 1 hour and 30 minutes. This has to be a record, but I'm buzzing and I'm loving the crack. Yeah, totally, mate. Ratted on Cal big time, man. That I think it's fucking wrong. Wrong on all levels, mate. Wrong on all levels. I haven't seen Darren G, mate. I do miss his lives. Hope he comes back. Listen, does anyone want me... Is anyone wanting to come on a live with me tonight at 9 o'clock? I was maybe going to set a live up if anyone wants to come on, do you know what I mean? Alright, Norman, bro. But, aye. I'm sure what's your worst way to die? My worst fear of dying is suffocating, mate. I don't like being in I get claustrophobic in rooms, and when I'm locked in a little small space, I fucking hate it, man. How can you slate Mason when he's not guilty? I'm not slating Mason, mate. If you watch my video carefully, I'm not slating Mason Greenwood. It's a very, very complicated case, because all these people of Man United saying we want our hero back, but look at his girlfriend's face. He obviously did beat her. What's happened is, in my opinion, she's dropped the case against him, because it says the most important witness has dropped the case, as will no longer come forward. She's back with him. Now, I think, in my eyes, Mason Greenwood needs to go and seek help. He needs to go and see a counsellor and get help, because the lad's obviously got a few problems. You know, I think he's been watching too much fucking Decca Does Dallas on fucking Pornhub. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to be, like I say, guys, I'm going to be more positive. I'm going to have you know, I'm going to have tell you, best street fighter to faced. I don't know. I got battered when I was 16-year-old, and he was a good street fighter. See, there's a lad in Carlisle. There's a lot of hard lads in Carlisle, but there's one lad that I rate really highly, and his name's Davil. I'm not going to say his second name, but he's a proper gentleman. Always has time for me and my brother. But he's got a proper knockout punch. He's just a proper fucking good lad. But he's hard as nails, eh? And a lot of Carlisle lads will know what I'm on about. Right, we're on 184 likes, guys. Let's get to 200. So, listen, has anyone enjoyed this crack tonight? Like, what kind of content do you want from me? Like, what you want, and what do you want us to do? You know, just a bit of banter. I've got a good vibe and feeling good, mate. So, anyways, I'll tell you what, if we get to 200 likes, 10 more likes, I'm going to tell you mine and my business partner's adventure. I'll tell you what, I'm going to con yous. If we get to 220 likes, I'm going to reveal my new project. Right, we're on 193. Once that reach 220, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. Me and my business, and I'm going to go into detail of what me and my business partner are doing, because it's all been copyrighted, it's all been trademarked, so no one can pinch the idea. We're on now 197 likes. 98. 99. We are 21 likes away from me revealing the story. But I'm going to tell you, Simon Kirk. Simon Kirk in the comments, like, he's my business partner, guys. That's the one. Simon Kirk. You want to go live with me at 9 o'clock, Simon, and talk about it? No one, it doesn't matter, mate. No one can pinch it, because we've actually trademarked it. We've actually trademarked the content, guys, so no one can pinch it, eh? Darren, Simon, aye. So me and Darren are going to go live at 9 o'clock, guys, so tune in. But I'm going to give you a little taste of what we're doing. Yeah, I'm going to tell you when I get 220 likes. We're on 203 now. Darren. We called you Darren, Simon. I've got 4 dogs, mate. 4 dogs. So we're on 204 likes, trademark copy plus patent, bud. What about that, Simon, plus patent? What's patent? Can I play with your baby's arms? Of course you can, pal. Gaga, goo, goo. Why does everyone think they've got skinny arms? When you meet me in person, my arms are massive. I just haven't got... My biceps are just pulled up because I've tore them in a fucking fight. Do you know what I mean? Tell you what, you can take the piss out my arms, but I bet you'd love to fuck my fucking length. My length makes up for having no arms, pal. Probably done your bird as well. Don't be jealous. Just walking around with a hippo's yawn now. Right, we're on 206 likes. We get 14 more, and I'm revealing the new project. And anybody that thinks I've got no teeth, Decker! The white! Decker's got no teeth. He's talking like an old man. You're right there, kid. Right, we're on 210. You come to me for favour, huh? You come to me on my daughter's birthday and you want me to kill a man for you? Right, come on, lost it. Fucking too, right, Crispy? I've lost it, man. I'm having a laugh. I am actually bipolar and complex post-traumatic stress, so, you know, if I do go on a rampage, then I'll get put under the mental health act, won't I? I'm being fucking Broadmoor. Peggy, nonce. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Don't call me nonce, just call me Rolf. Harris. I'm good, Si. I'm looking forward to telling these people. We only need 10 more likes, and I'm gonna reveal our project, and then you're gonna come in at 9, and we're gonna talk about it. Call me Daddy. No, John. Call me Master. You dirty bastard. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, guys? You know, with that call me Daddy stuff, it's just role play, man. You can't tell me none of you guys during intercourse with your bird have never had a bit of role play. You know what I mean? Come on, you've got to have a bit of banter. You know what I mean? You have, haven't you? Fuck me, I've role played that I'm fucking Inspector Morse, man. What am I on? Fucking life. Right, we need 9 more likes, and I'm going to reveal the project. 8 more. My bird gets called Dirty Sluzzer. You dirty wee bastard, you Crispy. And call it a better name than that. What about Debbie Does Dallas? Or Confessions of a Window Cleaner? I know all the names because when I was young I was right into the old fucking blue movies. Right, I'll tell you what, fuck it. I'm gonna reveal the right. So here we go. So me and Simon in the next couple of months are going to be starting a YouTube bare knuckle fight club called YouTube Wars and Background Brawls. Okay? Which means if you have a beef with anybody or you want to have a fight and win a prize money at the end of it, then you contact me or Simon on I'm going to put the link up tonight on the live on my community page. The pages haven't gone live yet, but we're going to be traveling all the way around the country and the world, America, Thailand, Marbella, to organise street fights. Okay? It's going to be a bit like what's that thing on Facebook, the fucking Ruthless thing, like King of the Streets. It's going to be a little bit like that, but it's Queensberry rules only, because we don't want anybody getting killed, and I'm going to be the referee. Simon will be referee sometimes. But what it is with this one, it's to make a name for yourself. It's for people. I'm trying to find the next big thing in bare knuckle boxing. Okay, and what I want to do is, if I find the next big thing in bare knuckle boxing, their prize money will go up, and I'll also become their manager. me and Simon will get them fights on top BKB shows. But we're kind of trying to hunt for the next big thing in bare knuckle fighting. A little bit like Kimbo Slice. Now, these fights won't be in rings, they'll be in backyards or on the cobbles. Okay? And we'll be starting it soon. We've trademarked the name, we've copyrighted the name. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Them places will go live, and you'll enjoy it, guys. So it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if anybody becomes a member on this channel now by clicking join, you won't only get a half-a-year membership from me and Simon, you will also be invited to come and watch backyard brawls. Your hotel will be paid, your transport will be paid. You can just come and watch as a fan. Because of your membership and loyalty, we want to give something back. Okay? So get ready for backyard brawls, and will Deccaheggie be fighting on it? You fucking never know. Because I like all that kind of stuff. But the rules will go like this. There's no biting. There's no headbutts. You'll break when I say you break. I will let you fight on the inside. Okay? I'll let you grapple your opponent. You can grab your opponent in and fucking hit them. Right? There's none of this sort of break, 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 break. I will give you the biggest opportunity to work inside. Okay? The winner will be announced with either a knockout. The opponent will be given the chance if he wants to continue when he gets back up. If he doesn't, the winner will be announced. Or if anybody quits and says, I give best. So Deccaheggie and Simon Kirk, we are looking for the next Kimbo Slice on our show, which will start in the next couple of months. I hope you all tune in and subscribe to the channel when it goes live. Okay, and I'm hoping everyone is going to look forward to this. So like I say, click join on the epic story of tomorrow, become a member and have the opportunity not just to attend these fights, but to also get a half-a-year membership. So listen, guys, I love you all. God bless, and come on, YouTube Wars.